Hey everybody, Brandon here, and I'm back with another action figure review. This time from Marvel Legends, it's the Captain America Civil War 3-pack. I was super excited to find this pack. I got it at Target for 60 bucks. Definitely worth dishing out the money because we get the Tom Holland Spider-Man. And he looks awesome. Really digging that they gave him the shield. I noticed the spider emblem is a little different than the spider emblem we get in the film. But other than that, he's pretty accurate. We also get Captain America, who looks like he's got some dirt on him. And he comes with an alternate head, so that's cool. And we've got the Mark 46 Iron Man with some cool accessories, and he is battle damaged as well. So it looks pretty awesome. Take a look at the side of the box. We get Iron Man on one side and Captain America on the other. Looks pretty cool. And on the back of the packaging, we get all three figures. Looks like some pretty awesome box art. And it actually looks like the figures that we're getting, which I'm very happy to see. It says, when the lines between right and wrong are blurred, which heroes will emerge victorious? Captain America Civil War. And that about does it for our figures in the box. Stay tuned and we're going to see what these figures look like outside of the packaging. Alright, well now that we've got these figures out of the packaging, let's take a closer look. First with Spider-Man, I must say I really like the attention to detail that they gave this figure. And most people probably wouldn't notice it at all, actually. But I really do like the sculpt on this figure. I mean, it's even in the smallest things. I noticed his web shooters, if you can see that, and a little square cartridge right there. The square cartridges are also on his belt, if you can make that out in the sculpt. So he's really got all the detail that a Spider-Man could have. And he looks very comic book accurate, just as he does movie accurate. So I really do like this figure. He's definitely Tom Holland. And if you look too, even in the eyes, you can see the lenses in his eyes. See that? It's pretty cool. I think the reason why the spider may be different is because the figure was maybe sculpted before the final draft of the movie version of Spider-Man. So I don't know, but nonetheless, it's not a huge deal to me. I really do like this figure. If we take a look at accessories for Spider-Man, he's only got shield. And that was given to him in the box. And if we put it in his hand, it goes through the first loop. It's kind of difficult to do with the thumb, so that doesn't really work. But that was the hand it was on in the box. If we try the other hand, it works a lot better because of the fist. And there we go, Spider-Man with the shield. So, looks pretty cool. Just like the movie trailer. And if we take a look at articulation real quick, Spider-Man has movement in the neck, on a ball joint, up and down, side to side. We've also got movement at the shoulders that go in and out, and up and down. And his elbows let him go up about that far. We've also got a cut above the bicep, and we've got double jointed articulation for the elbow, and we've got movement at the wrist. Bends in and out and side to side. Spider-Man also has an ab crunch. Works pretty good. And he's got waist articulation as well. We've got a cut above the hips, and the hip moves about out that far, and back and forth. We've got double jointed at the knee, no boot cut, and we have movement at the ankle and the ankle pivot. And that about does it for our Spider-Man figure. Really, really do like this figure. If we take a look real quick, comparing him with the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, you can see that Andrew Garfield is just a little bit taller. And a little bit, his head's bigger, everything's kind of bigger. If we take a look with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2, Tobey's also much taller, and his ankles are not as strong as the new Marvel Legends, but nonetheless you get the idea. So it's pretty great. If you're a Spider-Man fan, I definitely recommend picking up the Tom Holland Spider, because it's great to have all three in the movieverse. So thank you. I am extremely happy, Hasbro. You've done a wonderful job with this Spider-Man. Alright, moving on with Captain America. I really, really like this sculpt too. I actually have not had a Captain America figure since the first version of him from Marvel Legends. So this is the Captain America I have. Much shorter, not really any good articulation. So I really prefer this one a lot better. Just because of his range of motion, the way he looks like Chris Evans. So I really do like that. For articulation real quick on Cap, we've got movement in the neck, side to side, up and down. We've got movement in the shoulder, up and down, side to side. Movement in the bicep, double jointed at the elbow, and movement at the wrist, up and down, side to side. We've also got an ab crunch and waist articulation. The belt looks like it's a separate piece completely. We've also got movement in the hip. His leg only goes out about that far. Up and down. We've got a cut at the hip. We've got double jointed at the knee. We have a boot cut, which is pretty awesome. And we've got movement at the ankle and the ankle pivot. Right on. The only thing that I'm going to say that I don't like about this Captain America is the alternate head that he comes with. Taking a look at the alternate head, maybe for a comic book version, this head wouldn't look so bad, but I just really don't think that it looks like Chris Evans at all. Really don't. Other than that, it's a great figure. This sculpt looks like Chris Evans much more. And that about does it for Cap. Closer look at the shield while we're on the topic of Captain America. I really dig the battle damage. It looks great. And the shield came with Spider-Man, so technically it's not considered his accessory, but I mean, it's Captain America, so why not? The shield looks pretty good, I must say. Much better than the classic shield from the first movie. Alright, moving along. Probably the most interesting character out of the three here is gonna be Iron Man. The Mark 46 sculpt it's a little peculiar, actually. I mean, to me this figure stands just a little bit taller than I thought he would. And looking at his feet, I thought that they were kind of really stocky. A lot thicker than they should be. But, you know, it's definitely, this Iron Man I think is an improvement over the Mark 42, 43 sculpt. So, taking a look at articulation real quick on Iron Man, we've got ball jointed head, goes up and down, side to side. We've got movement at the shoulders, and I'm really happy about this. They fixed the shoulder problem. I'll get to that in a minute. So we've got a full range of motion in the shoulder. Only goes out about that far, but at least, you know, his hands can come up now. We've got double joints in the elbow. We've got movement at the wrist, back and forth, up and down. We've also got the flash in my camera that just went out, so I'm not sure why that is, but we do get an ab crunch in Ironman. Moves pretty good. And we've got movement in the hip, although it's not too great. So this is going to be probably one of the biggest downfalls of the figure. And we've got double joints in the knee and movement in the ankle. So I think the best part about this Iron Man is probably going to be his accessories. I really dig the accessories that they gave us. We've got blasts for his feet and for his hands. So I think these look pretty darn cool. So we can have Iron Man look like he's flying, and it looks pretty awesome, I think. Pretty cool. And then there's also holes in his hands, so we can put the blast in his hands, and that looks pretty darn cool too. So I really do like this Iron Man specifically for that. Again, I'm sorry about the flash that went out on my camera. Wasn't expected, and it's happened to me once before, but there's nothing I can do to fix it. But yeah, really digging this Iron Man figure. Comparing him really quick with some of the others that I have both the Mark 42 and the 43. So here's 42, here's 43, and you can see that the Mark 46 is a little bit taller, not by much, but he looks pretty good. Really do like the 46. Lastly, we get the Robert Downey Jr. head that comes with Mark 46, and it looks pretty good. Right on, Tony Stark. Looks great. And that's about it, guys. Pretty cool 3-pack. I really do suggest picking it up if you haven't. If you're a Civil War fan, which I am, I thought it was the best movie so far out of any superhero movie. If you're a fan of Spider-Man or Cap, or if you're collecting all the Iron Man suits, then this is definitely going to be a set to pick up. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support, all the likes, all the comments, views, subscriptions. YouTube, you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching everybody. Stay tuned. So really quick, what I meant about Iron Man's shoulder motion on the previous versions of the figure with the Marks 42 and 43, we get this really crappy shoulder piece. And you can't bring Iron Man's arm up at all. If you do, then the shoulder pieces stay up, like up to there, which really sucks. So they did this with the Iron Man 3 figure, and I thought it really sucked, but I really wanted the Mark 42, so I put up with it. Then they released the Age of Ultron Iron Man figure, exact same sculpt, exact same problem, and I was really unhappy about it. If I bring the arms up any more than that, shoulder piece will come up, and I was really not too crazy about that. But with the Mark 46, the problem's corrected. We've got exactly what I want, which is shoulder pieces that are connected to the top of the shoulder, so that way you've got the full range of motion there, which I really am happy about. Again, sorry that my flash went out. If you know of any good cameras, please let me know in the comments below. I think it's the summer heat that killed it, telling me that the camera needs to cool down. But anyways, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. And it's a great 3-pack. I really do recommend it. Hasbro's killing it. Mattel, lately, typically,